Welcome everybody, it's your boy Bubs Scents. Everybody calls me Bubba. I'm here today. We're going to be doing some fragrance reviews. We're going to be trying to discover some of this stuff together. It's been a long journey trying to get to this point. Obviously I had some free time on my hands, so I decided that this is what I'm going to do to try to share my passion of what I love, which is fragrance, which was brought on probably about 2 years ago, Christmas. I got a couple samples that my mother had given me, and she's always been big into fragrance and smelling good, and I decided why not ask for some of those. She got me some pretty high-end stuff and just samples, and I enjoyed them, and it really drew me to wanting to go out and find some for myself. I bought a bunch of samples and went from there. I ended up having to drive a little ways in order to really experience anything, because around where I'm at, there's not a lot of high-end niche or high-end fragrances around me. So I took really long travel with my wife and made a day out of it, and it just opened my world to new experiences and things that I can do differently other than the normal day-to-day Sephora and Ulta type fragrances. Not that those places are bad, but they're just not exactly what I'm searching for if I'm looking for something outside of the box, which is what I'm trying to do. I want to experience a lot more. So this is what I'm trying to do, and this is going to be my journey. And I'd love for you guys to join me on that journey. It's going to be something new for me. I'm not used to talking in front of the camera. Don't know if you noticed that. I do have quite a bit of knowledge. I've researched a lot. I've done a lot of work in this space of trying to figure out exactly what I like, what's gonna make me passionate about doing things like this, what draws my attention, what pulls me closer in. And really it has expanded much more than I thought it would have. I was very simple. My first fragrance that I owned was a cheapie. Now I don't know what it was back then, but it was Ed Hardy's Love and Luck. This was my first one that I got when I was younger, teenager years, wore it all through middle school, high school. I even got it after that just because I didn't know anything about fragrance. So this was my go-to. This is what I did. I love the smell of it. As you can see, I'm one-handed. Still just, it reminds me of the days back in high school. But that was my first, and then of course, time went on and I ended up getting into probably what everybody else got into, Acqua di Gio. This has a lot of, history with me. This is the cologne I was wearing when I met my current wife, or my now wife, shall I say, not current because she ain't going nowhere. And my dad wore it. It's kind of like a staple. Just never lasted long, so I always oversprayed like crazy, trying to make it last as long as I could. Which, for the longest time, that's all I did was buy Acqua di Gio. Didn't know any better. Didn't know there was anything else really that I liked manly wise. So that's where I was. Obviously, as you can see, it has expanded since then, but hopefully you guys don't mind subscribing, liking the video. I'm gonna try to do something new every day. I'm gonna do reviews as much as I can. Time wise with work schedule, right now I have plenty of time, which is why I'm actually making this video. But really, that's about it. Gonna do some reviews, life experiences, and let you know what I enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy them too. If you have any ideas, please send them to me. I'd love to hear them, and we'll go from there.